Let's move on to part 3 of topology. Here we have tie set. Okay, when we have a tree and links, they form a loop. Okay, and this loop is called fundamental loop, and we are determining circulating current through it. The process is that if you get a directed graph, you mark trees, co-trees, and link, assign tie set current. Okay, now if the direction of current is same as that of branch direction, then we assign +1 value, and if the tie set current direction and branch direction are opposite to each other, we assign -1, and if that branch is not at all connected to the tie set current, we assign 0 value. So I'm explaining you with an example. This is your original graph. Okay, this is the question we are provided. The step 1 is to assign a tree, whatever tree of your choice, you can assign that tree. Then you are going to mark the code tree and twigs. Okay, you can go to part 1. Okay, if you don't understand what a tree, code tree, links and twigs are, okay, you can go to part 1. Now what we are going to do, we are going to assign tie set current. Okay, this current I1, I2 and I3. Okay, now what we are going to do, this is the loop. Okay, a tree with a link is called a loop. Okay, a tree with a link here is forming this particular loop, and this loop is having some current. This is also a loop, this is having some current, this is a loop having some current. So what we are going to do, we are writing loops in this fashion. Okay, then we are writing links followed by twigs. Okay, here you can see A, B, C are the links. Okay, branches of a code tree are called links. So this dotted line is a code tree, and this is the link. A, B and C are the links. Okay, and D, E, F are the tree. Okay, any it is that particular structure in which all the nodes are there connected by least number of lines without forming any loop is called a tree. Okay, you can go to part 1. Okay, if you want to know what tree, links, etc. are. Okay, so in order to make a matrix, you write loop in this fashion, link like ABC, then twigs DEF. Now what you're going to do is you're comparing direction of current to that of the branches. Here you see that A, E and F are the only ones that are connected to this current. Okay, the rest should be assigned 0. Here you see that B, D and C are not at all concerned with I1. Okay, in loop 1. So B, D and C will be assigned 0 value. B, D and C, B, C, D are assigned 0 value. Same goes for all the loops. Okay, now what you're going to do, if the current direction and branch direction are same, then we assign +1, else -1. Here you see the direction of I1 and the direction of A is same, and E and I1 are also same. So A and E will be assigned +1. A and E will be assigned +1. Okay, now F is having a path that is opposite in direction. Okay, F goes this way counterclockwise to that of I. Okay, now here we assign -1. So this is what we are going to do with the rest of the loops. Okay, we are assigning loop number 2. For loop number 2, we see that only D, E and B are connected, the rest are not connected. So A, F and C will be assigned 0. A, F and C will be assigned 0. A, C and F will be assigned 0. Now what we are going to do is that B and D follow the direction of I2. B and D will be assigned +1. Okay, B and D will be assigned +1. Now E is having the opposite direction of that of I2. So we are going to assign -1. E is going to have -1. So this is the matrix of tie set matrix. Okay, now we have tie set, and KVL is having this formula. Okay, if you want to find the voltage, nodal voltage using a tie set matrix, so this is the formula. And if you want to find the branch current, this is the formula. Okay, this is an important thing to remember, and these formulas have this format. Okay, if you are looking at this, see, tie set and KVL have this formula if you want to find the node voltages. So this is the formula. On solving this, you get the values of V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6. Okay, so not node voltage, we are getting branch voltage. Okay, sorry, branch voltage. Now we are having tie set branch currents. Okay, we are having this particular formula, and this is the format. On solving this, we get the values of this. Okay, or this, whatever is the demand of the question. Okay, so this is all for tie set matrix.